What's up, YouTube? Onedo here, back for another one. Shout out, much love to everybody, wherever you are. I hope peace and love find you. Definitely. Today we're talking about Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 49. I wanted to say 41. Jeremiah 51, 49. I had to write it down just to make sure I got it right for you guys. What does this verse say? For the Lord is a God of retribution. I will repeat that. For the Lord is a God of retribution. He will repay in full. Ooh, those are hot words if you really know what it's saying and how it applies to today. If you have a Bible, there's a billion different translations saying the same thing. Yours probably is worded differently, but ultimately saying the same thing. I will read another verse. I have multiple Bibles in my house. I'll read a different one. Same thing, just worded differently. As Babylon has caused the slain of Israel to fall, so at Babylon shall fall the slain of all the earth. It's all saying the same thing. And what is it saying, Onedo? It is saying God does not let nothing go. This whole concept of don't hold grudges, that applies to human beings only. Because if you think God forgets what somebody says or somebody does, he doesn't. I don't know what I have to say God holds grudges, but nigga, God don't let nothing go. Nothing. What you think you got away with, I promise you, is just a matter of time. And that's what the darkness of this world, they move in a way they're so convinced that there is no God. They believe they are the gods of this planet. Why? Because they haven't seen any of the vengeance come down yet. To them, God is so far away. They don't even believe in that. It's child's play to them to even bring God up. After all, look at all the evil they've done. Look at all they've accomplished. Look at all they achieve every single day. To them, it's like, God, do you see what I'm doing? But to me, that's the beauty of God. That's something when you study God and you study how he moves, how he makes his plans, you will see that God lets his enemies really ride out. He lets them really do what they want to do. Like God is, he a twisted dude. People think, it's just, God is all love. God is psychotic. God is psychotic, and I love it. I'm so here for it. I'm so here for God's bad time and his badness and his bad season. We're so used to calling on God's peace and God's love. We don't ever call on God's anger, God's vengeance, God's justice. God, I want your wrath to come down. That's what I pray for. Fuck peace. God, I want your fucking danger to come down. Because these entities moving on this planet move like they give no fucks about you, yet they are on borrowed time on somebody else's planet that was designed by somebody, but they're so antagonistic to who designed it. Like, what? I pray every day for God's vengeance is what I want to see hit Earth. Not his peace and his love and his din. No. I can't wait to see badness really getting dealt with. And that's what Jeremiah 51:49 is talking about. You see, we so quick to God is coming down with all his billion angels and stuff like that. But we skip the fun parts of a story too. How are we going to bypass our lick back? How are we going to bypass God's vengeance coming home? Before it's, we're off to, just happy times or happiness. I want to see the wicked suffer. I want to see the wicked slain. These people spill blood like it's nothing. No, they lie, they cheat, they deceive, they manipulate. Just, shed blood on a daily. Drink blood even more than they shed it. Rape, kill, destroy. Just a pack of monsters that literally run this world. Literally. But Babylon more specifically applies to the Western world that has come up on the blood of other nations. Who are the Israelites the Bible is talking about? Black people. That's why it pains my heart when I see black people don't know their story, to even understand why you are even here in America in the first place. Understand just really what slavery is. And it pisses me off when I see black people trying to give these people a pass. Like, to me, that's what the whole civil rights movement kind of was. Like, why are you trying to assimilate to these people that God has already stated from before it even happened? Yo, I'm going to deal with these people for how they are going to deal with you. Black people have no business giving these people a pass when God doesn't give them a pass. He does not intend to give them a pass. So why are black people acting like we have to be nice? We have to overcome. We have to overlook. And it's in black people giving these monsters a pass that allows them to start coming out with narratives of slavery wasn't that bad. Slavery was overrated. Slavery was embellished on, or whatever the fuck. People really trying to justify, not everybody was a slave holder or even believed or participated in it. Like, look here, whitey. Your very presence in America is because of slavery. We're not going to then dance around and say, well, only those in the South did it, not those in the North. Bitch, North, South, East, West. If you are white, you are in America because of slavery. That was the intention of y'all's landing on this place. That was your intention for this entire land. That was why you killed off all the natives of this land. And Europeans have done the most I always mess up this word, if it's blasphemous or just whatever. They've done the most trifling, God-forsaken things in this world. And not just to black people. Like, all nations have really gotten touched by European I don't want to call it dominance, just European ruthlessness. Look at a bunch of Indians in Fiji. They did not go there naturally. Look at Saudi Arabia steady gaffling up Indians, gaffling up Africans. Like, there's so many evil powers on this planet right now. Just white people running around today, especially in America, like times getting really hot with slavery and just white supremacy and all this and all that and all that and all this and all this and that. Segregation law, Jim Crow laws, they don't change the flag to 9 stars, meaning other stuff. And like, there's so much BS going on now with race, and like white people starting to feel cocky and confident in their shit because they got this orange man who they feel represents them. And it's just like, these people are so clueless. If they had any clue that Jeremiah was talking about them, they would be moving different. See, even white people have been set up by their own power structure. If the powers that be did not shove white supremacy down even white people's throats, making them think they are really bigger than the average. Like, you get a busted, broken down white person who thinks he's more than an affluent colored person. And it's just, this is the doing that the white power system of the world has inflicted these people with. I feel like if that was not the case, some of these white people would have probably had a chance to make it in life. But they drank the sauce, and now they're running around drunk off the sauce, and you will get dealt with for that sauce. Jeremiah 51:49, it is strict prophecy that is going to face America. Because what was the biggest crime on earth in our time of life? Slavery. And till this day, it has never been even acknowledged as a crime, really. Nor has it been tended to. just really the impact and the damage of said slavery. They've never really just, let's talk about it on a real level and take real accountability for the BS. They feel reminding black people every month during Black History Month about their slave past is a way of like talking about it. Nah, you just keeping black people in that position to don't get out of line, bitch. You were a slave. So for me, it's just, I love when I read this kind of a verse because I live for God's power coming home. I can't wait to see people in this country running around mad and insane, looking like they just like a chicken with his head cut off. I can't wait to see people who are so arrogant in themselves and arrogant in this world and arrogant in the devil when they realize not one of those things will save them. I can't wait to see that period in time when white people really do realize, oh, fuck. Just that, those two simple words of, oh, fuck. That's what God has come into white people in this country. That's what God has come into the European nations. Like God is going, we are entering a season of white people saying, oh, fuck. That's what retribution looks like. Read the Bible. It says, those of you that enslaved will be enslaved in return. Who has enslaved people on earth in our time? It's Europeans and Arabs. And these two people sitting so cozy on earth, like there's no comeback waiting for them. The European nations and the Arab nations have no fucking clue what's really coming for them. It's about to be a dangerous time for these two nations. And whites in America, y'all are European, so I'm also speaking to you. Like the European nation and the Arab nations are two nations on this planet in this time that's about to really, really get dealt with. And they don't even know. Arab people over there chilling. Always bragging about dripping in gold and shit. Even the ones that aren't rich, whatever. European nations done dawned on themselves that Great Britain. All these nations, Rome has destroyed the world. Like, all these European nations have no fucking clue. They think they've gotten away with it. They have no idea that they are about to be enslaved by black people in return. African people are going to begin to enslave. I will repeat it for those in the back of the room. African people are going to begin to enslave these nations that have done nothing but enslave African people. And it is biblical. I will have to find the other verses where the Bible does say, you enslave somebody, you better be ready to be a slave yourself. Came over here and killed off an entire nation of people and scooted the remnants into a little tiny hub of Mexico. I don't even like defending these, whatever, it's all love. It's all love. Try not to focus on the knuckleheaded ass Hispanics and Latinos or whatever, because there'd be too many of them that's just on some rotten ass shit. But there's a lot of them that's on love. And even I want to try to like focus on those and not focus on the pieces of shit among their culture. Because yeah, even Mexicans finna get their lick back, nigga. It's gonna be white people mowing Jose's lawn. It's gonna be a white woman doing making little Maria's bed. Got all these Mexicans here playing the role of modern day slaves. Don't even get me started. For the Lord is a God of retribution, and he will repay in full. When you do something to somebody, you better be ready to face the consequences that will most certainly come back on you. You enslaved an entire nation of people. You better be ready to be enslaved yourself. You murdered off a nation of people. You better be ready for parts of your fucking shit to be murdered off. Like, God is very equal. That is the beauty of free will. It's that, you didn't have to choose slavery. You didn't have to choose murder. You could have chose love. Then guess what? It would have been love coming back to you. You could have chosen peace, and it would have been peace coming to you. But you chose slavery. You chose murder. You chose stealing people's identity, taking over their name, their culture, their land. Running around talking about you Jewish people, while killing off the story of the actual Jews and who they really are. And you think these things have no consequences. No, God is a God of consequences. If you do something, he 100% will do it to you back. Like, that is no debate in that. You do anything to God, just AKA God's people. If you do something to God's people, you do something to God. If you harm my child, you're harming me. And I'm gonna fuck your ass up for said harm. We are God's children. You harm us, you're harming God. And if you think God will let you get away with that, you're crazy. It shows you don't read the Bible. Or you just don't take it serious, which is a lot of people in this time, but that's on you. God doesn't stop being serious just because you don't take him serious. Do unto others. And as played out as that saying is, it really is real. Do unto others as you want to be done to you. You go around enslaving nations, killing nations, harming, raping, stealing, doing all that. You better, and you think you're going to be cushy on earth? You think you're going to be secure on earth? That's why all these stupid motherfuckers are here building bunkers. Because they know they're not. They know what's coming. Cha, and it ain't nothing nice. All the evil they've done, yeah, you better run into a fucking bunker. Nasty shits. Run around this world like they are gods, but all of a sudden God turn around and get serious. Now they want to run and hide. Like pussy ass shit. No, stand on what you're doing. You so tough, stand on it. But now all of a sudden they're ready to run into bunkers to try to flee and escape. Man, bitch, please. Good luck with that.